Hello and welcome to my Let's Play on Rome Total War. For those of you who've been on my channel for a while, you'll know that I actually did a campaign on the House of Julii back in 2015, but I never finished it. And it's always been kind of niggling in the back of my mind that I wanted to finish, or redo, in this particular case, the House of Julii campaign on Rome Total War. So here we are, in 2017, and it's finally time to get rid of that niggle. Is that even the right word, niggle? I don't even know. Point is, I do realize the House of Julii is probably the most boring slash basic slash standard campaign on Rome Total War, and I know a lot of people probably don't want to watch this because it is the House of Julii, and I can respect that. That's fine. But I really do want to finish the House of Julii because of the fact that it's probably the most standard campaign in Rome Total War. I want to finish it, have it under my belt, and then play more campaigns on Rome Total War. I also realize that people will probably tell me, why don't you play, or ask me, why don't you play Europa Barbarorum, or Roma Surrectum, or Rome Total Realism, or whatever the hell they're all called. And to that I say I would like to. However, the problem is that those campaigns will take absolutely ages, and by absolutely ages, I mean absolutely ages. Literally 100 plus hours. I've been told this by many people and read this on forums and such as well. So it's something that I would like to do and possibly will do in the future, but for now I don't want to commit that much time to a single campaign, because for YouTube it's just not a very smart business proposition, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. These are the things I'll be playing on and with. We're doing very hard. No arcade-style battles, so I will manage all my own settlements. We will, of course, follow all the AI characters, and we do have a battle time limit. And I'm playing the long campaign rather than the short campaign, so I have to become the supreme ruler of Rome and control at least 50 provinces. So, without any further ado, let's do this.
Gods. I hate Gauls. My grandfather hated them too, even before they put out his eyes. Did you think I'd be out here on the frontier without good reason? Yes, Rome needs a strong frontier. No, Rome doesn't need unwashed barbarians at her gates. So, that's why I'm here, the leader of the Julii, to bring Roman order to stinking Gauls. Revenge? That'd be good too. This war against the Gauls won't last long. And when it's done, I've got plans. This is all about power. Power in Rome. Going down that road means dealing with all my rivals. The Senate, the Greeks, those Carthaginian elephant riders, the Scipii and the Brutii families too. After all, the man who controls Rome rules the world. And one day, I will be emperor.
Alright, there we go. We immediately get a Senate mission to take Segesta. We have 10 turns to do so, and we will be greatly rewarded. Well, isn't that fantastic? Segesta is just over here, so that's going to be easy to do. I don't remember too much from my campaign back in 2015, so it's not like I'm doing this with like knowing exactly how to do this entire campaign or anything. It's going to be pretty fresh to me because it's been such a long time. So first of all, let's have a look. Actually, let's have a look at all of our family tree and all that jazz. So we have our faction leader, 47-year-old Lucius Julius, who is a fairly okay commander and a fairly okay governor slash manager. He has an H retainer. I'm probably going to make him a commander though, so I'll probably give this +1 management to someone other than him. I'm not going to go through everything here, but yeah, just he's okay. We have our faction heir, who is Lucius Julius, who is a much better manager than probably anyone in our family tree right now. So he's going to for sure be governor. That's the thing. We have Quintus Julius, who is a fairly confident commander, so we'll probably have him join the initial army and give him his own army later on. And then we have, actually, what's his? He's got a drill master, movement points. And discount on unit training costs. That's actually good to have in a town, but yeah, not too worried about that money. This guy got management and bonus tax rate, so keep that. And then we have Lucius Julius, is also a fairly decent manager, and he's got an extra bonus to trade income. Sounds good to me. Alright, so we'll definitely want to get Quintus Julius in our second army. He's currently a manager, judging from that managing thingy there. This guy's leading an army right now, so we got to switch them around, basically. Okay. Then I suppose we should have a look at some other things, like our lists don't really do a whole lot. We've already looked at all of them. We have 2 settlements currently, Arretium and Arminium, and we have 2 agents, Sextus Antio, our diplomat, and Decius Curtius, our spy. We shall move them in a moment. Diplomacy, we're not at war with anyone, obviously. We are allies to the House of Julii, Scipii, and the SPQ, or Rome. The Senat Populusque Romanus, something like that. Or Senatus Populusque Romanus, something along those lines. With whom I think we are allies, we have trade rights, and we have military access, and they have military access with all 3 of them. Cool, so I don't have to worry about sending diplomats over to them. And then there's everyone else. Financially, we are currently losing money. That's okay. We'll rectify that soon enough, I'm sure. Senate policy, well, let's just see about Gaul. I'm sure they hate them and want them killed. Aside, these people are not to be considered friends of Rome. Their claims to territory, freedom, and independence should be disputed at every conceivable opportunity. Yeah, they want me to murder them. Sounds good, because that is what we'll do. Senate floor, everything's obviously actually, we have slightly less influence of the people. Interesting. That's okay. Or we are less liked by the people, I should say. So Lucius Julius, you are indeed the manager who's going to be managing an army, and Quintus Julius, you are our commander that's going to be leading an army. Perfect. So first of all, your aged retainer is going to go to this man, I think. So you're going to go in there for the moment, and we're going to give your aged retainer to Lucius Julius. Yeah, I have to see that. And Mr. Lucius Julius, who is now even better at managing, is going to make his way into Arminium. And Quintus Julius, who is our commander, is going to immediately besiege Segesta. And he'll be joined momentarily by all these other forces. So you're leading the other town, and you are probably our best, or this is our best town, I believe. 4,000 population, 3,400, 3,500 even population here. Sounds good. Population growth is the same. Now that brings us to buildings, so we should have a look at which temple we want to go for. This gives us 35% and 10%, so 45% public order bonus and 2.5% population growth bonus. This one gives us 60% happiness or public order and 1% population, and this one gives us 60% and 1%. But it also gives us the Arcani, which is an okay unit, an interesting unit for sure, but not one I would likely use a whole lot, I don't think. So I think I actually want to go for the Shrine to Ceres, because that gives us the most population growth bonus, and that is definitely what we want right now. So we'll go ahead and build that in both our towns for the moment, to start with. When I'll lower the taxes too, go straight for population growth as much as possible. Now, these Town Watch, I don't really want. I do want another diplomat, because why not? And I definitely want to recruit some Astati as well, immediately. I think what we're going to do with these Town Watch is we'll probably keep them around, because I think I'll use them to put in places like Segesta and other Roman captured towns that will take soon enough. So what I'll do is I'll send them up towards Arretium. I could disband them here too to increase our population immediately by quite a bit. Wait, oh, there we go, okay. I was gonna say I thought I was making it in the wrong place, but it's okay. Yeah, I could disband them here for more units or more population, but I don't think I really want to do that right now. So, let us move all the units in the right order. So I'm gonna have you and you join in, and then all the Astati, and you, and then you. Alright, and we'll go take that in a minute. Before we do that, we're gonna have our spy move. So we'll probably want to send him north. Maybe a Gallic diplomat we can spy on. 100% chance for success. He is diplomatic. Alright. No real question, or no real surprise there. I just was hoping you would get an expansion of a retinue or something from that, but he did not. And you, since we already have everything with Rome, we shouldn't have to go down there. We should have a look around, actually, Rome. So, we got Rome here with a whole bunch of Marcus Maxentius, Servius Maxentius. A bunch of dudes, and here's Scipii, they own Capua and Messana. And the Brutii own Tarentum and Croton. Sounds good to me. Alright, so Diplomat, you're just going to go up north as well. I mean, I want to talk to this guy, but we can't reach right now. Actually, push him out of the way. No, we cannot. That's okay. We have 2 ships as well. I kind of forgot about that. I think we'll just send up the coast for a moment. Have a look around here. Yeah, just keep going around the coast just to get an idea of what's going on around here, town-wise. Okay, well, without any further ado, we should take this town. We should stop saying without further ado, any further ado. We have a unit of barbarian peasants here, who are not particularly amazing, and a unit of warbands, who are a little bit better. I haven't really looked at my own units yet. I can't really do that now. I could do it in the battle. I could have a look at this guy's bodyguard. 12 attack, 15 defense, 6 charge bonus. And they're fast moving, as you would expect from cavalry. I suppose these are light cav though. Let's go murder these scum, barbarian peasants and the like. Rebel scum. Yeah, I'll have a look at my units in a second.
Do not fear these rebel slaves. They are only slaves, and will die as easily as cattle. By this time tomorrow, our sword arms will ache from overuse!
Just short but, what'd you call that? Short but sweet speech that. Very good. Right. I also forgot, I think I had 2 extra units of Ostati. Not that I need them in this particular battle, but I had two extra units in the town that I kind of forgot about. Right, I'm going to take skirmish mode off immediately, because that always screws me over in this type of game. Let's have you over here, and you, by yourself, over yonder. There we go. Because I'll probably just use them. Now, there's one thing I will mention right away, is that whenever I go hover over a large army, this is not too bad, but when it's a larger army for sure, the FPS goes down a little bit, and I'm not sure how to fix that. I know it's a thing with, like, obviously Rome 1 was meant for being used on a single CPU, so that's probably got something to do with it. So yeah, that's definitely something I will have to look at some point, especially when we get into larger battles, because right now it's not too bad, but it will get more annoying. And obviously my PC can handle the game, that's not the thing. They're all the way back there. That's okay, they're running towards the town square now. Obviously my PC can handle this game. You know, I can run Shogun 2 on ultra graphics, so I should be able to run this game fairly well as well, but that is the way it is. Right, so I think I want to just lure out these peasants, or the warband really, and just take them out with the cav. I could charge these guys. I was planning on charging them inside, but I should just have these guys over here actually. And just have them, have my archers lure them out. And then we'll just charge them from 2 sides, especially the, especially the peasants who die very easily from that. I don't remember fire arrows. I do remember using them, and I think that's against mounts. I think they're really good against mounts, but not as good against just infantry or something, because they are less accurate, but they do more damage. Is that it? I don't even remember. Alright, I'm going to run these guys away soon enough, because there's always a delay. Looks like the warband's coming as well. If we get lucky, we might be able to just rake them both here. Unless they turn back, in which case we will just continue firing on them. I don't really care for which unit comes over, as long as any unit comes over. Please do follow me. Moving forward, because we actually went out of range, even though we still managed to fire that volley off, surprisingly. Alright. I guess I'll stay around a little bit longer. I do want it to get down this hill here. That's long enough. I'm just scared to lose any men, because I won't be able to retrain these guys for a long time. Alright, good old double-sided charge here, should do quite well. This is the warband unit, but there you go, that's routed.
To fill the heart of the enemy general with fear.
That didn't cost me a whole lot.
Flees the field like a coward.
Coward! Coward, I damn you! Alright, make Make sure to kill them all off, please, so that they don't go back into the town square. That'd be good. I could probably just charge this. There we go, there goes our captain.
Be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
I could probably just charge the peasants as well, just kill them off, but I might as well do the same tactic. Will save me the most amount of men. Enemy general / captain of Vortigern has fallen. This is a day for votive games as a true enemy has gone to join his ancestors. May he trouble them as much as he did us. He didn't really trouble us though. That's like saying, like that's giving him a compliment. Man, this guy, he was so amazing. He troubled us for so long. I hope he troubles other people, or his ancestors, as much as he did us. You're just admitting this guy did well. Can you not fucking fire from over there? I guess you can come over here. Also interesting that we didn't lose any men on... Actually, no, we did. We lost one guy right there, it looks like. Alright, just fire from over there, please. All we need to do is just fire at them once. I really should just double speed, actually. Also, I have buttons for this. So smart I am. Alright. Run away! Actually, this is already close enough, because all we need to do is just break them. Oh shit, never mind. They do need to come towards us though. They need to be away from their town square, of course. Don't walk closer. Why are you walking closer? Alright. Damn it! Okay, fine. Just kill him to the last man. I don't care anymore. It's peasants. Just do it. Should be pretty crazy charges anyway, to be honest. Destroy them. On triple speed. I can't imagine we're going to lose our general here. Arch aren't firing, so that's good. We're also going to capture. There we go. Oh, we pushed them away. We actually pushed them out of the fucking square.
Only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Yeah, running from our men.
Rome demands victory from her generals, and this day is clearly our victory.
Yes, it is. You're certainly right, Mr. Guy. Alright, that was good. Of course, general men, losing them doesn't matter because you regain them.
Victory!
Victory indeed. You're certainly right about that. I'll occupy this place. And we successfully did our mission to take Segesta and get 5,000 denarii for it. Not too shabby. Yeah, that was pretty interesting though. We actually pushed the unit so far back that it just got pushed out of the town. We're gonna low tax right here too, so that the population growth goes up, of course. And I'll build the governor's house, which will allow us to then, of course, build other buildings as well. I think that might actually be it for this turn. That is. Faction. Actually, that's interesting. Oh, there's nothing to see yet, is there now? Because no one's actually done anything yet. Senate officers, right? We haven't looked at this yet, but it's all SPQR as well as Cornelius Scipio. Interesting. Got Quaestor, Edal, Praetor, Consul, and Censor, and Pontifex Maximus. That's an incredibly influential man. Right. Let's end that disgusting turn. The Gauls are offering me trade rights. Why don't you add in some map info? You want 550 bucks for that. Okay, what about I just offer you my map info as well then? We accept your well-intentioned and generous offer. Good man. Smart man. Take Corrales. 10 turns to do that. Games will be thrown in my honor at the Senate's expense. Wow, that's fantastic. Except Corrales is owned by Carthage right now, and I do not want to take it. I do not want to go to war with Carthage. That's more the question at hand here. We made some money, but it's only because we gained that 5 grand. We did actually lose money. We recruited our Stati. I'll keep doing that. Population's not really going to go up this way. Not very fast anyway. I'll make the next level of the Temple of Ceres 2, just because it's going to give us an extra 0.5 population growth, which will be useful. It's okay. I also forgot to move these units, and I really actually should have done that. That's going to cost us probably. It's okay. Because we are going to go after Mediolanum now, I think. We won't be able to get there this turn anyway, so what we'll do is we'll just move all those units, all 3 of them, up here, and then we'll just we'll attack them the turn after, and then they can reach. That's okay. I think I probably want another diplomat too. It costs 50 upkeep a turn. I'm okay with that. Right, buildings over here. We can build ourselves a shrine to Ceres here too. And I'm going to move a single town watch in there to keep the peace. 69 we're up to now on this general. That's a pretty high number already, actually. 2 units here. Interesting. I wonder if it'd be worth sending my cav over towards this to kill them.
Yes, master.
You're gonna go into Mediolanum.
Waiting.
We have Aporedorix. We have Epi over here, who's a faction heir, in fact, and a unit of Warband too. Sounds good to me. Right, we're gonna move out the entire force, and we're just gonna put him in the. Actually, we have to cross there, so we may as well just run them up to the crossing, I suppose. I could actually attack them, but they would just run away, I'd imagine. And then that also means that if I put my other units over here somewhere, they're just going to get attacked, so that's not a good idea. So let's go to the crossing.
No more moves, sir.
Very aggressive stance, that is. Alright, so I believe I am building a place, or a town, a building in every town. Yes, and I'm recruiting units too. Now I could actually also take this town watch and just deplete it here. But I think I'll actually just legitimately keep it to put it in a different town, like Mediolanum, or perhaps this one over here. Alright, we can recruit peasants, but we shouldn't do that. Again, just don't want to ruin that population we've got currently. So, I definitely need to move these units now before I forget again. You guys are all... In fact, the town watch may as well join as well. Yeah, doesn't really matter. You're gonna go right there, and then they can join that town, or the fight for Mediolanum too. Hopefully the scout, or the spy will actually open the gates for us. That'd be perfect. Okay, so that is that. Nothing else to do. Nope, we should move you, of course. We are going to send you towards Greece and Macedon.
Without delay.
Alright, so there's that force again. 5 units in there, including a general. Sextus Antio, our diplomat.
Noble master.
It's blockaded. And of course we have this diplomat too. Why don't we send you over towards Germany?
Your honor.
Or
Moves depleted, sir.
present day Germany. Oh, I forgot to move my ships, but I had a full movement set up anyway. We have a betrothed for Fadia, our daughter, I guess. He's 40 years old and he's only got 1 influence, not particularly good. No thank you, I'll wait for someone a little more interesting to appear. Got 2 units, they went back for whatever reason, that's interesting.
Imperator.
Not sure what to do about that actually. War declared Carthage in the Greek cities, interesting. We have those units recruited. Perfect. I will keep doing that. Another diplomat? Do I need another one? I mean... I suppose it would speed things up. Yeah, why not? Segesta, we built a building. We're going to go ahead and build another building here. So we have... let's see... Yeah, it might be useful to have the wooden palisade just so we can't get attacked by random units and just lose the town immediately. Could go for the trader, which will increase our income by a little bit. And our population growth, which is good. Roads don't actually do anything. Land clearance add a significant amount of money. And the population growth. I think I'll go for the palisades first, just to get that done. So these guys, yeah, kind of awkward actually, because I don't really want to send this army after it. Because I just want to use my generals for the moment. I could attack them here, but they'll run away, and then I don't think I'll be able to reach Mediolanum anymore. So that's kind of unfortunate. I think we're just going to bring the entire force together. They can't actually reach Segesta, so we're going to get our stuff done in time, and I'll run this unit over as well, just so I can certainly defend it. Okay. They actually might just attack this army when we attack them. So let's go ahead and besiege the town. Attacking a neutral faction. Spy didn't open the gate, unfortunately. We'll maintain the siege. And we will run... Oh, we can't actually. I thought I could. That is unfortunate. Because it said I could go there, but I guess maybe that was different. That's unfortunate. Oh, and now you're kind of... Okay, that's really bad, actually.
General, sir.
Alright, well... We'll see how that goes, I suppose. I figured then if you were besieging a town, you could then walk units past it, but I guess not. So if they get attacked now, I have to back them up, and hopefully they run that way, not this way, and then they'll die. Which would be very unfortunate right about now. We have 2 kids, great, and we lost a bunch of money.
Sir.
How expected.
Right.
You're going to go towards Macedon, which we can find around there somewhere. There's Segesta, which is a rebel town. This fellow up here is going to keep going towards Germany. You guys, yeah, keep checking stuff out, I suppose. There's a bunch of Spanish stuff, and we discovered a Spanish town too, Oscar. Alright, and that is all for this turn. Let's end it and see what happens, because I'm a little afraid for what's going to happen here. Gaul is just standing next to my units, but not attacking them, so that's good. A 19-year-old for Fadia has got 2 command and 1 influence. That is a little bit better. He is publicly loyal, so he's hard to bribe. He's got influence and popularity with the Senate, which is good. Yeah, I'll take Decimus Pompeius. Hope he's not part of Pompey's faction. Everyone's declared war on Gaul as well with me. Thank you very much for supporting me. It's very kind. And we finished those temples. We actually might not have enough money to actually build a lot of buildings anymore now. Should focus on income for sure. That's a fairly significant amount here in Arretium. What about the trader? That's not as much. Does give population growth as well though. Communal farming. That's pretty decent, but not as much. I'm gonna go for the roads, even though it doesn't get the population growth right now. We do really need the money. 3 turns. How much was that? 1,000 denarii. And Arminium, we shall be doing probably a similar plan. That gives us a tiny bit of trade, not too much. Roads give us not too much here either. So perhaps in this place we'll go for the trader first. That's even worse. Communal farms. Yeah, it's about $100, also not particularly amazing. I guess we'll go for the roads first then, since that's about the same, perhaps even better, in fact. Right, and in Segesta, I would like to very much like that build that temple still. I already did that, of course, never mind. So in fact, we shall build a trader here too, I think. Or the farms. Yeah, certainly the farms. Alright, so that's the money. I don't think I can actually even recruit any units anymore. I can still just about recruit an Astati, but I think we're going to go bankrupt from this, but I think I'm okay with that. No, you know what? Let's hold off recruiting that unit for now. Why not? We also have Decimus Pompeius now. Do we pay upkeep for generals, actually? That's an interesting question in this game. Yeah, 78 for you, so you're probably more expensive. 140 free. Alright, well he's going to be leading an army too, or at least be part of a different army for the moment. These guys are coming over, but they can keep doing that for the moment, that's okay. If they go for any of my towns, they'll have to siege it out first and we can just attack them. We are having to deal with this now, but that's okay. We can currently attack Mediolanum, but we are going to probably just wait until next episode to do that. Yeah, it's not a whole lot else to do. I could even probably just send this guy over with this unit and probably just win, but I don't know if I really want to do that. Let's do our last bit of movements and then end this episode. Don't even know where... this is owned by the Germans, so yeah, their town will be around here somewhere. I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. Right, so we have 2 rams. This is the fight that we're going to take, but we'll do it next time. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you all very much for watching the first episode of the Julii campaign on Rome Total War. I'm enjoying this again. It's been a while, but this is just good fun, this. Actually, I'm kind of interested to see this first. Do we... yeah, we get our reinforcements. Okay, so that's good. Withdrawing doesn't mean I actually withdraw, does it? No, I'm still besieging it. That's okay. Right, that's gonna be that. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Have a good day and goodbye.